Yeah, I think it depends. Like I think there's a value in the background that that calculates how hard you have hit your opponent, and that value increases over the longer your combo goes. But it will only apply to the wall when okay, I'm this guy. It will only apply to the wall if you touch the wall. So essentially, the wall has its own life, like its own health gate, if you want to put it that way. Nice throw attempt. Oh, I tried to throw him. Good. Ah, he's playing nice. I like it. Nice CP. That's something that he's doing well that I'm not accustomed to yet. Oh, he threw me with my 2S. Nice. I'm really not accustomed to the DP yet. Aye. That's a safe jump. Nice, he blocked it. Aye. He's good, he's good. Ah, a little bit laggy, but that's fine. Nice, good challenge. Good throw, there we go. Ah, I threw too soon. Good burst. Ah, nice. Ah, he's good. He's good. Nice. Ah, that's fun. This might be the best Giovanna I've played so far. That's awesome. Wait, drops against her? Exactly, yeah. So here, let me show you. Wait, maybe I should. Here, see. If the opponent gets wall broken normally, he's not knocked down. If you wall break with a super ender, then that's a knockdown. That's a hard knockdown. And that's how you get the safe jump. So if you get the wall break without a super, it's just a neutral situation essentially. And both are even.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of
yeah, that's it's important to know, I think.
Duel 1.
All right, I'm this guy.
Let's rock.
Ah. Ah, that's unfortunate. I play on stick, but I used to play on pad. I played on pad for like 8 years before I changed to stick. And the only reason I changed to stick is because there was a tournament that was arcade stick only in Japan that I qualified for. Nice. Nice. They went to Dragon Ball Fighter Z route. In what regard do you mean that, Scaran? By the way, what's up, man? Shit. Shit. For Exert, Guilty Gear Exert. I don't think there are any arcade stick. Maybe, I mean, Arc Revo, I guess, in a way, still is. Nice. Oh, he's using that process really, really well. Nice. Oh, nice. Awesome. Oh, this guy's so good. This guy's awesome. Nice, nice. Hard knockdown from super, or in this case, over 3 supers only. That's not true, Garon. Do you also have hard knockdowns on specials? That's so completely false. Here, see? That's a hard knockdown as well. Ah, that's nice to hear. In the war break, yeah, okay, but I mean that's a very specific case, and I don't think this will. I don't know if this will be relevant for every, like for every character, but I think it is quite a difference comparison to Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Mankind knew
Because in Dragon Ball Fighter Z, the corner is super important, right? I guess in that sense it's true, yeah. Nice burst bait. Okay. And that's. I mean, it's a small similarity. That's true. That's true. You should definitely go offline, Billo. Offline is awesome. Too far away? No. Good burst. Get the burst there. Good, the P. Oh, okay. What? Okay. Damn, the P is actually better than I thought. Okay. I tried to super there. Okay, weird. I tried to afro. God damn it. Oh shit. Oh, nice conversion. I blocked crouching. Damn, that was on me. Six to 3S. It could hit, but I don't think it does more damage than just this for War Break. And I'm just not comfortable with using specials for wall break conversions where I'm not used to the root, right? So I'd rather just get in a heavy normal. But I think for optimal, you're right. I think doing 6 to 3S or quarter cycle forward S would probably be the way to go, I think.
Mankind knew that. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ah, I don't know. Nice. I don't know if this is gonna drop. No, it's not. Okay. Nice block. I think I'm still alive though. The super doesn't do a lot of damage. It can matter for sure. Okay. Man, his usage of the DP is super good. It's really, really good. Shit. Yeah. I'm a little bit too, how do you say this? Nice. Huh? Nice. Man, his CP usage is so good. Awesome. Awesome. Damn it. Nice super. Man, he's good. Who is he? I feel like I recognize the name, but I don't know from where. Oh, yo, Mars Bars. Ah, you're the Giovanna. Awesome, Giovanna, man. The usage of the DP is insane. That's awesome. I never thought of using it that way. That's good stuff. GG's, man. Let's play more if you want. I think I need to be a little bit less overzealous in defense. I'm getting hit by a lot of frame traps. There isn't any other good Giovanna? Yeah, that's true. This is honestly the first Giovanna where I feel like, damn, I'm learning something.
Mankind knew that they cannot change
No, because her
society.
DP, like, standalone isn't that good.
On themselves, they blamed
When I tried out that stuff, it loses against a lot of things. Ah, shit. Nice. Yeah. I mean, that's not even a DP. It doesn't have invul. It doesn't have full invul, so it's not a real DP. How unsafe is it on block? I don't think it's that unsafe. I'm not sure though. I didn't. Nice poke. Oh, he's gonna hit me with the burst. I tried to air throw him. God damn it. Nice. He might be dead. He might be dead. Not yet, okay. I'm gonna throw him. Her 4S is insanely good to confirm into super, yeah, absolutely. So let's see how unsafe is from Gremlin. Yeah, I think so. I think I saw you in a couple of Gremlin versus matches. Yeah. How about me? Minus 15? Oh, nice. Thanks, Toki. Skullgirds, I don't play that myself. I mean, I played it a little bit, but only a little bit, so I'm not too versed in that. But yeah, Gremlin versus, I recognize who they are. Wait, did you played multiple characters? You also played Zori, right? No, who are... Man, I really need to check up more on US, I guess. But man, awesome play. I'm having a lot of time. Zorit's in a dealer. You hate yourself that much. Damn.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting...
Yeah, Geo definitely is a good fit. I think she's, like, for that playstyle, for like Zorit's, I think she's like a good version of that in this game. I'm not sure yet how strong she really is, but she gives a good impression after a while, I think.
Giovanna versus Giovanna. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ah, shit. Nice. Uh-huh. Shit. Ha! Let's go! She is sword spot with speed? I guess so, yeah, I guess. Good burst. Nice. Man, that conversion is so sick. That conversion is so sick. Yeah, I'm dead. I should have 6P'd there. When he jumps, I have to 6P more. Good users of FD. Okay. Oh, close ass, come on. Let's throw. He pressed something. Yeah. That was a good match, man. Man, it's so much fun. And the connection's awesome too. I don't feel anything from this connection. It's awesome. I'm from Germany. I'm a German player. I know, right? It's insane. God lift rollback indeed, yeah. I think even for rollback comparisons, this is godlike. I think this is above average rollback. If only the lobby was better.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ah. I think that actually does more damage than DGP. No burst, okay. I don't know, I had issues with plus R rollback. Like, it felt very skippy, even in same regions. I mean, it's still great, right? But there were some connections where it was more obvious that rollback was happening. Nice. Nice. I'm double tapping too much with P. That's why I get more P's than I want. Nice. There we go. Ah, I wanted to super. Oh, this whips. This is so stupid. When you hit the super cross up, she teleports. Weird. Oh, it is, yeah. You have to play this matchup completely differently than versus other characters. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's kind of very Exert-esque in a way because of that. Ah, so you like, I think that's similar to how Cult Mystic does some things, right? Yeah, I think that's great too. Man, this game. The double loop combo isn't easy. It's a little bit difficult, but you can get there with enough practice. You just need to take your time. Don't try to overextend yourself. Try to be consistent first before going for fancy stuff. Good first. Ah, my those sets didn't come out. Nice bait. Sky high burst. I'm dead. Now I couldn't play an Exort with 200 plus pings, regardless of what setting I used. Shit. Ah, that's what 5k is good for. Okay. Good combo. Yeah, plus R. I mean plus R, sorry. Woo. Yeah, it's just S214S for the second one, exactly. I tried to F-roll. I can block that. Woo! But still have different combos? Yeah, I know, right? I think she can allow a lot of expression in her gameplay, I think. Yo, thanks, Mars. Why wouldn't you use Air Super neutral? It loses a lot of times. The super is safe on block, yeah, but it can trade or even straight up lose against things. Ah, the super is actually plus. Okay, I didn't know that. No, it's plus. Mars just said it's plus. Yeah. That's good to know, huh? Okay. My main problem is it loses against a couple of things, like easily. See, like it trades there and stuff like that. It's heavily scaled, it doesn't do a lot of damage. I would rather keep meter for different things, or except if this can kill. If this can kill, then I think you can use it. But I don't like to use it early or mid-match. I think that's a wasted use of meter, personally. I even got a hit out of Mini Faust at some point.
Mankind knew that
Yeah, that's why I use the super for the wall break, because that also extends pressure for me, right? But we use it differently. I use it a lot for the wall break super, and you use it a lot for RC, which I think is interesting to see how different we approach this. Ah shit, I don't have burst anymore. That should be dead. Yeah.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
That's actually much better than I thought it would be. Nice throw bait. I tried to tech that. Nice. That's not a safe jump. I love it.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Hit. Ah! I'm still alive. Ah! I should have RC too. I did Quadruple Chord K for RC. Not for RC, but for neutral. Damn it! Nice, nice. Let's see. What can I do differently?
Mankind. Duel
I have an
1.
idea. Okay.
Let's rock.
That's how you do it, right? I should have gone for super. Super would have killed. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, it's... If I have 100% meter, it's difficult to come back. Ah, I tried to DP too. Man, those are some good-ass matches. Oh. Ooh, stressful and fun. Nice. Wait, she can. That should be a safe jump. Ah, shit. Ooh. Yo, 5 cents. Namd. I like the game. I like the game. I like Giovanna a lot. I don't like the lobbies. I'm not sure about the Gatlings, but overall I'm having a lot of fun. So I like it for sure. Nice. Ah. Yeah. No, I'm bad. I'm bad. I could have punched that with jump H. My bad. Ah, this is the super. Nice. Okay. Am I dead? Not yet. Yeah, he hit first. Good P. Oh, nice poke. Holy shit! Yeah, I believe in you, man. I believe. Tagging in this game is pretty difficult. I think it's like a 2-frame window or something. But man, that match was so stressful. You got a double KO, nice. Plus, I think it's a 2-frame window, yeah. In past Guilty Gears it was even worse. I think it was like 1 frame. Yeah, it's not meant to be tagged, which makes it very, very dangerous in this game, I think. In past Guilty Gears, I don't know if this is exactly the same in this game, but in past Guilty Gears, danger happens if you do too many defensive movements. So if you backdash too much, if you air backdash too much, if you back jump too much, right? The more you do it, there's like a hidden meter or like a hidden value, and it increases the more you do like backdashes and back jumps and back walks and stuff like that. Even backwalk also. At least it was that way in Xrd. I don't know if it's the same in Strive, but yeah.
Mankind knew that.
Ah, no problem, man. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. I'll be glad to answer them. Yeah. And raw break. Throws in this game are super strong. They're super good. Nice, good throw. I wanted to super, but it didn't come out. Oh yeah, because I can't jump. I can't special cancel. Man, that's so dirty. That is so dirty. And it's probably the most fun I had so far in this game. In freaking mirrors, holy damn.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting,
The mirror is super difficult, yeah. You have to play so high paced, and every mistake can be so fatal. But it's the first time I also played this mirror like properly, so that's awesome. Will be the youngest sister. Huh.
Giovanna. Dual wide.
Yo, 6 bars, what's good? Everything good? Ah. Yeah. Good throw. Dirty, dirty. Ah, du warst in der Sonne? Nice. Okay. That super isn't invincible in startup. Which super? The breakdance super? That would surprise me because I've beaten a lot of things on Wake Up with that. Ah, nice. Ooh.
まあね、ジャガーに毛が生えた程度だったけど。
Flick flick is fun. I've never seen anyone use flip kick that potently before. That's really good to know. And you can convert it from a counter it, right? But only from this like big counter, I guess. You do dash 5k like Zoritz. You mean like down down or which Zoritz special? Oh, you mean the up kick, the up kick. My bad, yeah.
Mankind knew that they cannot
I guess that's a good way to use it, yeah.
So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts.
That's true, yeah.
Heaven or hell.
Yeah, I guess the same is true for this game, huh? For this character. Seems to crush a lot of my normals as well.
ありですね。どっちが妹ですか？
I need to experiment more with that as well.
Versus Giovanna. Duel 1. Let's rock.
いきます。シュッシュッ。
Counter.
遅い。通じませんね。
I guess we both like the super a lot. Ah, wrong button. I guess her 6p is better than I thought. Nice. Good throw bait, burst bait. Nice. But I'm still in a good position. Nice. Good dash. That was good. I can't dash there twice. I'm not close enough. Nice back dash. Oh, that was good. Huh? I'm dead. Ah, I blocked low too soon. No! Ah, good stuff. Woo! I wonder what I'm doing wrong there. Maybe you can't use that normal for... Wait, is 6B air in Bolt Ring 1? Maybe it is. Yeah, I use it a lot actually. From her air normals, I think jump K, jump S, and jump DUS are air dash cancelable. So with these three, you can air dash. No, those three. I don't know about jump P, but jump K, jump S, and jump DUS for sure. Jump H, she can't. That I know for sure. It's really, really good, yeah. Yo, Toffelpuffer, what's up?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Shit. Nice. Good convert. I might still be alive though. Yeah. Okay. Woo! Yo, 5 cents. Thanks for the follow, much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Well, I'm waiting in. I'm waiting in the quick match, and he's seeing me in the lobby. I knew it. Ah, too soon. Oh, nice! It was sick. But the damage was not high enough. Nice. Good sets with Nago. Nice.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Ah, good convert. I pressed 2H, come on. Why didn't I win? That super's trash. Good stuff. I should have pressed 6P though. 6P is much better than I thought. Damn. Yeah, it's minus, so that's a little bit of a bummer. But you can just cancel it into this, right? So I don't think it being minus is too bad. Because you can just special cancel it. Which you should do anyway, I think. Regardless of if you hit or if it's hit or blocked. I think. At least that's how I feel about it.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Good Afro. Oh! Let's go! And that's alright, let's go. I think I should also use more 2D and neutral more often, even if it's risky. Nice, good burst. And that's, there we go. Ooh. Yeah, essentially I think in neutral, the way I feel it, right? It's, you have to be careful that you're in a range where you don't dash into the opponent's own dash, right? So that makes it a little bit more tricky to navigate around, I think. So usually that's your approach, right? But it can be like, it can be countered yourself. And I think that's tricky. And that in combination with faultless defense makes it even more tricky, because then you have a little bit of an inconsistency in which range you want to do this dash for S, I think. That makes it very weird, I think. Don't know how you feel about it though. Like, I think if you're used to Gramble versus, like, there is a spacing where you want to do a move. But here, that spacing can be variable, depending on the opponent's choices. Okay. Can't do that. Good burst. That was a very smart burst. Good dash. The training mode is awesome, yeah. Good. Very good. Nice challenge, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, that's unfortunate. Got to F-Pro there. Ah, I want to cross it up. Awesome. The training mode allows you a lot of different things to test. One thing that I already used a lot is the reversal feature here. So if you go to training settings, right, and you have counter-attack settings, you have all of these actions that you can let the dummy do after a certain like state. So for example, after a throw break, you can tell him, okay, do a backdash, do a dash, do a normal, maybe do a crouching normal or air normal, maybe do even a special attack or anything like that, right? So, and you can do that for wake up, you can do that for after a hit, after he blocked something, for a lot of different states. So that's super powerful. I think this practice mode is probably on par with Dragon Ball FighterZ, maybe even a little bit better. It has less functionality than Skullgirls, but I think it's a little bit more usable.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Good throw. Ah, nice challenge. Ah! Yo, sick. Ah, my special didn't come up. Good jump. Ah, I like it. Aye. Good throw. Wake up super, let's go. Wake up super is way too good in this game.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Good jump out. Good challenge, let's go. Uh-huh. Nice. Awesome. No! Ah, it doesn't kill. God damn it. Oh, lucky trade. Exactly, yeah, exactly. Yo, Show, what's up? Yo, you tuned out into the perfect timing. Yeah, to compensate for that 10-hour stream today? Probably, maybe. Sure, why not? We're playing some good matches right now. The thing about supers in Guilty Gear usually were that they didn't do a lot of damage, and that was like their compensation for that you can make them safe as like reversals, right? But that's not the case here. They do a ton of damage, and they give you Oki, so they're actually super powerful. So being able to RC them is quite potent. Yeah, delay jump is super strong in this game.
So instead of reflecting on themselves,
You can bait it, I guess, with an air throw, but that's a hard read. I think you can also trip guard me with a frame trap into 2S. That could also be useful. Nice, good attempt. Yeah, you can't dash there. Good throw. Ah. Do you know optimal? No, that's not optimal. Nice. It's not gonna warback. I don't think it's gonna kill either. So. Nice jump out. Haha! He returned to favor. Awesome. I don't know if Super would have connected there. Wait. Did I throw you shortly after? Wait, can I throw you immediately after the YRC? I want to test that. Maybe not. Maybe you're too far away for that. No, it doesn't seem to work. Doesn't seem to work. But yeah, okay. Then maybe I'm perfect though. Yeah, but the YRC always immediately pushes you back, right? Yo, situational damage. Yo, what's up? Long time no here. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we can play a couple more when you want. Mars, I'm ready. Oh, by the way, I think the optimal combo for Dust, right, with Giovanna, is this. No, there should be one more. I think it's H, double jump, SH, double jump, HSHH. I think it's something like that. That does like 209 damage. But you should practice that before you try it out. I'm not entirely sure either. But it was like the optimal was like 209 damage.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Nice. Yeah. And wall break. Leo sucks, still though. Really? I thought Leo was pretty good. Ah, too soon. Yo, thanks, Sint. Much appreciated. Nice delay. Oh, good back there. Huh? Man, YRC dash throw is super strong with her. That's actually insane. Okay, I have to remember that.
まあね、ジャガーに毛が生えた程度だったけど。
Guilty Gear? I started with Xrd Sign, and I played until like 2 years ago, I think. So I think it's roughly like 5 years. I played 5 years of Guilty Gear. Ah, you played it casually. Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, I do know that you played Grand Blue Versus more seriously. That's why I recognized your name, yeah. I don't know if your mix is too honest. I don't know. I mean, I think we're pretty even so far. And honestly, I don't know how to approach this character yet. So I wouldn't go as far out as to say you should change this or that. Did I? Didn't feel like it. Feels like for me it's super stressful, not gonna lie. I think I'm relying more on throws. I think, and I think I'm utilizing the super wall break a lot. Maybe you can play around a little bit with that. And you started doing less RC for mix-ups. As soon as you started doing that, I think I won more. So I guess just use your super, like your meter in general. First wrecker being punchable without IB. I think the first wrecker actually is pretty nice. I just don't like the cross-up wrecker. You can throw that on reaction. Ah, shit. I don't know if I would have burst there. Whoa, the range on the throw. Good defeat. I tried to throw with S. Good throw. 236S being punchable. Ah, okay. Oh, that stuffed my 6P. Good to know. The handshake. Damn it. Nice. Good throw bait. Woo.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
First met my ass. Don't roll back that. Good. Uh-huh. Oh, it's not looking good. Woo. That was a lot closer now. Nice. Ah, that's an awesome feeling, Blossom. If you have the feeling that you're improving, then that's always great. I mean, for me, it's the same right now. Yo, Mars. One more? Okay, awesome, awesome. One thing that I would maybe give you as an advice that I've just learned over the years as a GG player is how to use the burst. You're sometimes using the burst where you're quite low health and I'm in a big lead, and you burst, and that will result in you not having burst ready for the next round. I think you have to be a little bit more conscious of that, and not waste your burst as much. Usually it's fine. Wait, that's not the same guy. I think you're doing already pretty well with it, but maybe just something that you can pay attention to a little bit more, maybe. But yeah, just as like an idea. It's kind of Street Fighter style stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely playing her unlike Street Fighter. I think that's where our style is very different. That's not you. Let's do one more. Anime Kemi. I've heard that comparison before. I was never a big Kemi player though. But I guess if I had to compare her, I think she feels like a cross between Kemi and Hei-Yun without the projectiles, I guess. Wagner from Uni, from Ananite. I guess that's also a fair comparison. But I think Wagner is a little bit more oppressive, I think. Difficult. I think it's difficult to compare it to anyone specifically. But I think Kami, Wagner, maybe in some ways Hei-Yun. I guess they can be used as comparisons. Yeah. I agree.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I wanted to throw. I really have to get used to throw being on dust. Good burst. Where's my dash? I tried to dash. God damn it. Good stuff. That's nice. Nice going.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Woo! I thought you were gonna jump. Nice. Yeah, the closest is pretty good, but I think thoughtless defense makes it a little bit less viable. Nice. Good burst. That was a good burst. That was a good point to burst, for sure. Shit. Oh, I wanted to throw that. Woo. I think I can block that. Nice stuff. Good games, man.